What's up, guys? ACCardShark back again. Welcome to the 400 subscriber special. Thank you, everybody, for submitting questions and everything for this. I kind of just pulled the most I could, and hopefully I'll get through them all. I may not get to everyone's questions, or someone sent multiples. I may only get to one, but that's basically, I'm just going to try to pick the best ones I possibly can for it. I'm now up to 410 subscribers. That's kind of cool. The Shark and Pixel show is now, I think, three shy of 300. So we're doing pretty well with everything. But yeah, 400 subscriber special. I told you guys submit some questions for me, and we'll do like a little Q&A. So here we go. The first one up I got. Now, as I'm reading questions, I have them all written down here. You'll see the person's who asked the question's name pop up on the bottom here. The first question I got here was Mario or Luigi. My preference is Mario, and that's mainly because Luigi's a dork, and he's kind of I'll use a nice term. He's a wuss, and that's not the word I want to use, but I like to try to keep this as PG as I can. Luigi, he's always the one getting in trouble, like him and Peach, and Mario's always saving the day, and he's always the one who can defeat anybody, and he's like the stronger of the two. And I tried to like Luigi because I didn't want to like the one that everyone liked, but you can't help but love Mario. He's just the hero of the day. So I'll go with Mario on that one. Next question comes up from Furtek Bird, and that is what was my first game ever played on which console? That's kind of tough because I remember going next door to my friend's house, playing his ColecoVision, which we played Smurfs and Dukes of Hazzard, and those are the only two games I really remember playing on Coleco. The first game I ever played, as far as like my own system, was Super Mario Brothers 1 on the Nintendo Entertainment System, and the first game I ever went out and bought from the store was Kung Fu for the Nintendo. As you guys know, I'm a huge fan of Kung Fu Master in the arcades, and when they released Kung Fu in 1985, I believe it was 1985, I immediately like saved up my allowance and went out to Toys R Us and got it. And it was the first game I ever bought by itself, like without the console, because Mario and Duck Hunt came with the console and all that stuff. So I think the first game I ever played in general had to have been Smurfs and Dukes of Hazzard on the ColecoVision. But then the first one I ever played on my own was Mario Brothers 1 and or Kung Fu for the NES. So that's a good question though. Thank you for that one. That was really cool. Next one comes from Jason Relaxation, who likes to poke fun at me, and he says, "Will you cry when either Montreal wins the series or gets a goal?" I didn't cry when they got a goal, and I'm not going to know what it's like for them to win the series because Flyers have already moved on. So, but Montreal, I had nothing against them. They were a good team, and they had an amazing run on the playoffs, and I give them a lot of credit for doing what they did. And I thank them actually for eliminating two teams that I don't think the Flyers could have, the Capitals and the Penguins. So, but no, I didn't cry when they scored a goal. I was a little upset when they won like 5-1, but they didn't shut them out, so that was cool. So yeah, so that was cool. Next question up. By the way, the first question I forgot to mention who asked it was the Mario Luigi question was God of 1994 War 1, and again the names will be popping up on the bottom of the screen. Let's see. Next one comes from Daddy O'Kill, and asking me my top 5 movies. These are in no particular order. Actually, I'm going to give you my top 6 because I kind of have like an issue with like which one to eliminate. Rounders, which is a Matt Damon film. That's a poker movie, best poker movie ever made. My second. These are again not in any particular order. Second movie is SLC Punk, and that's Matthew Lillard, Michael Gorgon. What's his name from How I Met Your Mother is in it. Jason Segel, who plays Lily's husband on How I Met Your Mother. He was actually in that. So SLC Punk, it's a little indie film. Garden State with Zach Braff is one of my favorites of all time. The Doors with Val Kilmer. And the ones I didn't know which one to eliminate was either The Crow with Brandon Lee, the first Crow, or Casino with Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci. I love those two movies, and I couldn't really figure out which one to eliminate to make a top 5. So those are my top 6, basically. So if you guys haven't seen any of those, highly recommend all of them. Next one comes from Spartan1021. What does my name mean? If you just break it down literally, actually you can see it on my shirt. The AC is for Atlantic City. and the Card Shark is literally for the fact that I play poker. So, and the fact that I'm semi decent at it. So, yeah. So literally, if you were to say it fully, AC is Atlantic City, so it would be Atlantic City Card Shark. Um, so yeah, that's that. Another question coming from Spartan 1021 is what inspired me to make videos. To be honest with you, Pixel Sandwich, my best friend in the world, and he known him since I was 11 years old. So for 18 years, I've known him, and he had his channel up and running, and I just thoroughly enjoyed watching his videos. And if you guys have been fans of my channel from the beginning, you actually would see that my videos didn't start out all video games. It was sports. It was um, just like a mixture of everything, sports, movies, poker, a lot of stuff. And then I just kind of started focusing on video games solely, and that's actually when everything took off for me, and I started actually getting a fan base and subscribers and stuff. So I kind of just stuck with what worked. I would love to do a show one day on poker or sports or something, but it's just that the people who are on my channel and watching me are interested in my video games and my points of view on those. So I just stick with what people are here for. So if you guys ever want a different show one day, just let me know, and I'll be more than happy to make one for you. Let's see, Dog of My Lens, Holly. What current generation console has the best library? In my opinion, I'm going to go based on exclusive titles, because obviously if it's multi-platform, it doesn't really add to the library. I can't really speak on the Wii, but there's a few good titles on that system, but not enough for me to go out and get one just yet. I have to go with PS3, and mainly for the Yakuzas, the Uncharted's, the God of Wars, Little Big Planet, 3D Dot Game Heroes. I mean, the list goes on. The 360 has some great exclusive titles, but it's just not enough. That's more of my multiplayer machine. Like if I'm going to play with Pixel Sandwich in a game, that's the machine I'll play. But PS3 is like my single player machine. But PS3 definitely. Predictions again from Dog in My Lens from Holly. Predictions for E3. The only things I'm confident in saying is that the 3DS will be unveiled officially. The 360 Slim I think will be unveiled, and quite possibly a Wii HD. If they're going to make a Wii HD, this would be the year to unveil it because it really needs to come out. Those are the only things I'm really confident in. I'm sure there's going to be some other blockbuster titles, like a new Metroid, like something like along those lines. Quite possibly, like maybe they'll do some stuff on Gears of War 3. But the only stuff I'm really confident in are those first three that I said. From Mr. Bejeka 95, my favorite PS3 game. Right now, it has to be Yakuza 3. By far, I had the most fun with that game. 3D Dot is climbing the ranks. Little Big Planet, it's pretty good, but as far as my favorite exclusive title, I'd have to go with Yakuza 3 on the PS3. It's amazing. And also from Mr. Bejeka is my favorite GameCube game. Eternal Darkness is a great game on the GameCube. I didn't have a really big GameCube collection. I need to work on that. But first one that popped in my head was Eternal Darkness. I thought that was a great game, a little psychological thriller. It was a good time. Steph's Too Deaf, another one of my favorite YouTubers. What am I looking forward to at E3? I honestly don't really know. I'm really hoping they do a 360 Slim because I'd like to get one. But that's about all I can think of, honestly. I'm anxious to see what they have in store. So, let's see. Mike Justison Films. A classic game that I would want to be remade in 3D would have to be Kung Fu from the NES days. Kung Fu or River City Ransom. That would be friggin' awesome if they could do that in 3D. That'd be great. So those are two classic games I'd love to see remade in 3D. Running out of time here. Favorite gaming channel on YouTube? Dog in My Lens, Steph's Too Deaf, Luke Morse 1, Pixel Sandwich, RIP. Shark and Pixel Show, believe it or not, and NoobTube. If you guys haven't signed up for NoobTube, all the links for those channels will be down below for you. DS or PSP, that comes from Cookie754. I have to go with DS because I've never owned a PSP, so I can't really speak on that. So, by the way, the favorite gaming channels was Neo Flynn. And the last question from Mike Justice in Films again is my opinion on band-related games like Rock Band, Guitar Hero. They need to just stop. They're just way overdone at this point, and it's just all the same stuff over and over again. So looks like I got about like 20 seconds left, so I got to cut it at that point. Thank you guys so much for being subscribers. Thank you for the support. Hopefully by 500 subscribers, maybe I'll have a some kind of giveaway or something. But until then, guys, we'll figure something out for the 500 subscriber special. But that's about it from here, guys. Thank you again for the support. Until next time, guys. AC Card Shark. Take care.